Hello everyone, and welcome back to Vampyr. This time we're going to try playing with a controller. The mouse and keyboard controls were not horrible, but it did definitely feel like this game was more so designed for a controller, and that's fine with me. The Lupara. Okay. Refill our ammo. Is there a way that I can make the, will this increase my, just overall camera sensitivity? Nope. Okay. That's fine. Boop. Rats. Okay, I gotta like learn the controls. It's okay. So this way. Right?
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The
Ooh,
scent is
what are
so
you...
strong it makes me dizzy.
I also apologize. My allergies just like blood quality. I don't know. A used scythe, two-handed weapons. Scythe, for instance, can be used to parry incoming attacks. Oh, how do I? There we go. We got 99 damage.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Confront William Bishop.
Just a sip, I promise.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Huh?
Yum. Come here, William. Oh, I messed that up. Didn't mess that one up, though, did I, William? Oop, I didn't have enough stamina to parry. I'm apparently really bad at parrying. Yeah, I parried your parry. Get sucked on, nerd. I'm gonna drain you dry. That was tasty. Unknown person. Hello, person. Ignore the fact
William
that
was an honorable man.
I was eating him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
Trust me,
I
I'm a
must
doctor.
return to my flock, they'll stray without me.
Oh.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait,
I am
You
but
are
a
the woman from the
child.
bar.
I am just a baby.
are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Wait, no, come back. Can I eat you to obtain your power? Fine, I'll help the priest.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I
This is
just
true.
need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Also, can I get a change of clothes sometime soon?
This poor creature can't be my maker.
Nope. No, he's not.
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
At dawn, we row. All right, where are we going?
Where are we headed?
We're on our way
That's
to
what
the
I just had.
Pembrooke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she
Privacy.
appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea.
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of
Man of science.
A physician,
I see.
like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
I'm a surgeon.
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
Oh,
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
yeah.
It's sudden.
Yeah.
I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I
Sounds like a
even had
win-win.
the forethought to
Win.
bring some clean clothes.
Ah, thank you, please.
So, what do you say?
Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do
I
it,
have
do
little
it.
choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book.
Oh,
And the
Jonathan.
beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I think you're looking for some beautiful other things there. Alrighty. This hospital is a little bit in shambles. Little fucky wucky.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent.
And I'm all
One
dripped
so
out now.
experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Me too. Mission update. Enter the hospital.
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah, it's my turn!
Whoa.
Rotten democracy. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite!
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Indicates how much XP you will obtain from a particular citizen. Higher the blood quality, the more XP you'll get. Oh, I have to eat him?
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
I don't get a choice in this. To embrace or release him. Embracing him will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience. I feel like it's making me. I feel like I had a choice there, but also I didn't. Just a bite.
In the back, you bastard! didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
The district will soon suffer the consequences of your actions. But I got sweet XP.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Anything interesting over here? Hello, person.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research.
Interesting.
He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying...
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Give me those hints.
Professionals, most of them.
I don't want to eat
Dr.
any
Swansea
nurses,
has
though.
a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should
Sorry.
know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone...
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to...
Nurse Brannigan,
it's
if
okay.
you do know something, please tell me. Any...
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Goodbye,
Okay.
nurse.
Okay.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Okay.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would
Let
like
me
to
ask
ask
you
a
some
few
questions.
questions first.
Okay.
And
How is
Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What
about
kind
Dr.
of
Swansea?
man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you...
It
It's
was me
right
more than
to
I know.
assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Okay. Think box. Can I literally eat everybody? Who are you?
Sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Oh,
Dr.
yes,
Tibbets,
New
yes,
York.
I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his
Where dreams
research
are
about
made of.
coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may
Well, good
listen
for you. Good for you.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
Need to soak up all
This
this data.
hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
Yeah.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time
My
for
allergies
slander.
are gonna kill me
I
today.
prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah,
Okay.
yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Yeah, it's... Let me ask you some personal questions. Nope, don't know enough.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
I like that I get experience for doing that as well. Where are you two back here? Their loot? Loot? Why can I get back here? Seems a tad bizarre. Oh well. Not gonna think about that. Hello, nurse. Which nurse are you?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good
Oh, it's
evening,
Brannigan.
Doctor.
Why are you doing over here now?
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Nice.
Goodbye, nurse.
She's worth a lot of experience. I probably should not eat my staff,
Dr.
though.
Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Huh.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Describe how you feel.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of pustulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Interesting. Are you patient?
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby.
Yeah, she's definitely...
I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Yeah.
The staff here are not your
Garden.
enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Plot twist.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you?
I love how
puny
much the world
mortal?
builds itself.
What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it's such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I guess so.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Alright, I will be right back. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't think I want to talk to anyone else just yet. Actually, maybe. No, there is some... I need to talk to this other doctor. There's so many more.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your
Dr.
arrival.
Aykroyd? Okay.
I'm Waverly Aykroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Aykroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
I was in the war front.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Aykroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
There is no need for such animosity between us.
Come on.
Don't you think
we need to work
the
together?
epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, Perhaps you can tell me
please
more
tell me
about this
about
place.
the
Let's
situation.
just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Yeah, yeah.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon. And it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative. It is a question of integrity.
Okay.
These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Another doctor. There's so many doctors. I gotta talk to
Good
all
evening,
of them,
Doctor.
I guess.
I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland. Dr.
Oh, okay,
Thoreau
Dr. Strickland.
I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Very different.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood.
Okay.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired
Oh, okay, we got a
me.
sim
I am
here.
honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I...
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about the Pembrooke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem
You
quite
seem
optimistic.
quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that
Honestly,
this
most people
epidemic
are
is a test
impressed.
of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
You need
Do
any
you
help?
need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Okay. Tell me about
What do you
Ackroyd.
think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded.
Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Tell me more about your willingness to
let me-
experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior, a man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm
Can I
taking
eat Dr.
care of
Ackroyd?
human beings with desires,
gonna
hopes,
eat
and
him.
fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Goodbye, Dr. Strick.
You always knew the worst of kind children, Helen.
Aww.
As for me, what?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell
What
me
are they
about
arguing
the
about,
doctors
though?
who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Yeah.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel
What
so
happened?
guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you try
Time to play
hurt
therapist.
yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Oh.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
This poor man. He's going through it.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died.
This is going to be a
during the
depressing
bombings.
game, isn't it?
I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea.
Unfortunate.
I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
We'll get you fixed up, Harvey. We'll get you fixed up.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Okay. Okay, let's get upstairs to our room, and I think we got a good feel for the hospital. Second floor on the left. Down the end. It's not my name. Patient Thomas Elwood, male 28, Dr. Tippett's patient. Notes the patient's face has been heavily burnt, disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under his skin. He says examinations of the cicatrized tissues show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Be a case of persisting nerve damage. The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor, phantom pain, not dying with his comrades? It's Dr. Tippett's room. Strickland. Dr. Reed. Here we go.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Yeah, I guess that's true. What can I level up? Let's analyze William's blood. Light regeneration's here. Nope. Nope. And
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue to... Tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
what? This is healthy. Can I change my outfit? Is that... Is that what's happening? Okay. Yeah, I like this outfit a lot. Okay, let's sleep. Coagulation. You'll block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. Let's increase the stamina. Yep. Make our bite heal us a little bit. Some more damage. And I guess we'll increase our blood capacity. Why not? Oh, I don't have enough for it. That's why. Okay. Well, no, I don't want to cancel it. Firm, and we're going to sleep through this day. Man, my eyes are bloodshot. Major district events. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status, and also degrade due to disease spreading amongst the citizens. Major district events. The more lives you take, the unhealthier district becomes. If a district's health status drops below critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It's for you to decide district's fates. The docks are stable. Don't know where that is. Don't know where that is. Hospital's health. Okay. Well, it looks like we're gonna have a lot to do and a lot of people to
stay
talk
here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Rats. My eye's always been red. Okay, but that seems like a good place to pause for here. So, I will see you all in the next video. Bye!